Hey guys, I'm Cassandra Bodzak, and thanks for tuning in for another episode of LightMAYker, a video a day in May. Today, I'm talking about a pretty touchy subject that's called If You Don't Value Your Time, No One Will. Or if you don't value your time, you can't expect other people to. So this comes up a lot. I work a lot with coaches and yogis and all different sorts of entrepreneurs, and they're starting out their business. And I've come across this. I still deal with this on a daily basis, is dealing with people who don't value your time. And when you're dealing with people who don't value your time, you really need to stand in your power to send the message to the universe that you value your time. And therefore, you will attract more people that also value your time. So, for instance, what this looks like is often when you're starting out your business, or even at the stage I'm at right now, where my business is in, I don't know if I'd say full bloom, but it's going very well, and I have a packed roster, and I'm pretty I'm busy and content with everything going on. So I still get people who don't value my time. And what happens is that you'll get people that email you that will want to pick your brain. If any of you watch Marie Forleo, she has a great episode on people who want to pick your brain. People who want to pick your brain are not an energetic exchange. Sorry, that's not an even energetic exchange. If you want to pick my brain, if you want to hear about how I got started, if you want to hear about my business, if you want to, get some advice for starting out your coaching, oh, that's great. I would love to help you. I have a session for that because that's what I do. I help mentor people. So if you want a mentoring session, then that's one thing. But asking to go meet for a smoothie is not an energetic exchange when I know you're just going to be picking my brain and getting guidance. And this happens, I see it a lot with my clients when they just start out because they're still kind of going through the motions. And I want to be clear, when you first start your coaching business, I definitely did do stuff for free. But here's the catch. There was an energetic exchange at that time because I was still learning how to be the best coach I could be, the best mentor I could be, how to figure out my program and see what worked and what didn't work. So there was a very real energetic exchange at that time because the people that I would have kind of these faux or free sessions with, were actually giving a lot of energy back to me. They were helping inform what would later develop into my coaching sessions and my program. So there was an actual real energetic exchange there. I was not yet in, my full power as a coach, and they were giving me energy back by helping me build something. So when you're first starting out, it's okay to be in that space where you're accepting. But once you move out of that stage and you're in your power and you've honed your skill and you're in this place where what you're giving is valuable, you're giving your gifts to the world. You're on a mission. We're all on a mission here. And, our mission requires energy. And you can't be leaking your energy all over the place and expect to still have energy to stand up for your larger mission on this planet. And I'm sorry, but if you're giving away all your goodness for free, then no wonder why you feel depleted, because there's nothing coming back in. And that's why money is energy. Money is a great thing. Money is a great thing. Money is a very good thing, because it helps us with energy exchanges. It's an energy exchange. And so very much there are times where, let's say, here's an example. I went to a Kundalini workshop tonight. Okay, I sat and I received from Guru Jagatnath. I paid for that. I gave an energetic exchange in return for her gifts. And that was a beautiful thing, because tonight wasn't the kind of experience where I could have energetically given back to her in the way. Now, maybe if Gurujagat and I hung out, and I was like, hey, you want to help me with this Kundalini meditation or whatnot, and, I'll give you some advice on, this business thing or whatnot, or I don't know, whatever, then maybe it was a different thing. But if one person is in the position of only giving and the other person is only receiving, it's not a bad thing at all. It's a beautiful thing. But there just needs to be that energetic exchange back. So this is a really big thing for me in really standing in my power. And it's something that is not necessarily so easy for me to do, because I want to help everyone, and I really do want to, I want to share my story with people. But what happened was, when I was accepting all of these uneven energy exchanges, I was taking all these smoothie dates, taking all these tea dates with people I didn't know, who just wanted to pick my brain and wanted to see how my business started, and I was energetically drained. And I wasn't attracting clients. I wasn't attracting people that truly valued my energy, because I wasn't valuing my energy. I wasn't valuing my energy by doing that. Because when we value our energy, we only accept an even energy exchange. And whether that is a friend who feels like an energy leak, and I'm not saying you should charge your friends to hang out, although some friends might need to be clients, but if a friend is not an even energy exchange, you slowly stopped wanting to hang out with that person. If a boyfriend or a relationship is an uneven energy exchange, that falls away because it doesn't work. So this sacred client-coach relationship is very much an energy exchange. And as the client, and I've been on that side too, I spent more money on my spiritual mentor, who is a dear friend that I love to death, Jennifer Cass, for any of you who know her. More money on her than I think I spent on almost anything. And that was the best investment in myself. And it was an even energy exchange for me, because I was giving her this money, but I was getting all this energy from her. So I've been on the other side of it, and I wouldn't, you wouldn't go to the dry cleaners and being like, hey, I brought you juice, so you want to wash my clothes? No, you would never do that. You would never do that. You wouldn't, you wouldn't go to, I'm trying to think, you wouldn't go to a restaurant and be like, to the chef, so you want to hang out and also cook me dinner? No, right? So when you're, an energy worker, or a light worker, as we're going to call it, right? And that is your gift. That's your service that you're giving. You have every right to charge for that. You have every right to get that even energy exchange back. And until you believe that, then the universe can't reflect that back at you. You can't make a living doing it. You can't feel abundant doing it when you're accepting, when you're settling for the crumbs. When you truly believe the energy. When I truly crossed that border and realized, what I have to give and how powerful and transformational my work is, I realized that I have to say no to things like that. I do not have the energy to have someone pick my brain. Right now, I'm writing a book. My online cooking show is about to launch. I'm putting together a free Eat with Intention meal guide for you guys that will be coming out. I'm really excited about. I'm doing these videos every day. I'm doing lots of other fun projects that are in the works that I can't talk about right now. And they're all being of service. They're all fulfilling my mission on this planet, and I can't afford to leak energy, because what I'm here to do is too important. So I think, I tell a lot of my clients, when you really center in on your mission here, when you really center in on what you're here to do in this world, right? We can't afford to be leaking our energy. We've got to stand in our power. We've got to stand in our power. Okay? And you can do it with love. And I send love to all those people that reach out. And they're merely assignments for us to step up and say, hey, I value my time. I value my energy. Because when you value your time and you value your energy, you're going to start attracting the people that do too. Well, I hope this was helpful. Hope it was a little blast of light for you. I know this is something that comes up time and time again. It came up with myself, comes up with my clients. It comes up a lot. And if you're on the other end of this, and you're someone that feels like you've reached out, I think this is a time to really start to be conscious of that. I'm really conscious of that these days, where when I do reach out to people, and I do reach out to people sometimes, and I ask them to meet up or whatnot, I always start by saying what I could offer energetically, so that it's an energetic proposition saying, all right, so this is the energy that I could bring here if you wanted to come and do this, and I honestly, I never take it personally, and I never get insulted when people can't, when it doesn't happen, because I get it. Your time is your energy, and it's valuable, and you have to use it wisely if you're going to really fulfill the mission that you're on this planet to do. If you really want it to be a light maker, you've got to be in your power, and you've got to be taking care of yourself and valuing your energy. So I hope this was helpful. Please comment below. Let me know how is this going. How does this happen for you? Is this something that you've dealt with? How do you deal with it? I would love to hear from you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for another video every day in the month of May, and then weekly thereafter. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. All right, have a good night.